I'm not gonna lie, that movie out of pocket.
I mean, Lil Wayne is the unofficial mascot of the show. Like, we talk about this nigga all the time.
Man, that shit chalk.
It was a real solid movie. Like, I really can't complain.
My name is Derrick Darko.
And it's Mark Randall III. And this is the Mark and Dark Show, your plug for entertainment and movie, TV news, reviews, and opinions. I always feel like I stumble through that every single time.
You're fine, Doc.
I never do it right. I don't practice.
Your plug for
entertainment and TV news, reviews, and
movies, opinions.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you forgot to add movies in there.
Your plug for movie and TV. No, I say first. Your plug for movie and TV news, reviews, and opinions.
Okay.
That's what it's supposed to be said. I don't know what I just said. Hopefully,
I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna write that down so then I can hit that too.
So you can hit it too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can send it to you. It's like a little bug line I wrote up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Welcome to the Mark and Dark Show. We're going to do something a little different. As you know, we have a Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know, we do got a Patreon. Hit us up. We have some exclusive shows on there.
Right.
We're debuting some things, and you can get some ad free shows. We're going to start having more and more ads as we progress on. But me and Derrick started up a new show on the Patreon called The Spoils of Mark and Dark.
Yes, where we give you the exclusive spoilers of the movies that we just came out and that we just watched.
Yep. I mean, thank you, MoviePass, for making this shit easily accessible.
I gotta invest. It's a smart investment.
It's a pretty smart investment.
Mm-hmm.
Or what you could do is like, I go Monday, you go Tuesday, we record Wednesday type thing.
That works.
Can I see your ID? Like, no, fuck off. Just slap my MoviePass and keep it pushing. What do you see my ID for?
How much is that monthly?
$10.
What?
So cheap.
Wait, that means you can see like 3D movies too and everything? And
can't see 3D.
So you got to pay extra for 3D.
I don't know. I don't think you can do it.
What you mean?
I don't think you can do it. It's like a weird process. Like actually doing it's kind of weird. So like you have to be like in the parking lot of the movie theater, and then you go on your app, and you be like, "I'm going to go see Jumanji at 7:30," and then your app sends it to your credit card.
Okay.
And then you go into the theater and being like, can I get Jumanji at 7:30? Now, if they're sold out, you got to go cancel it because you just used your movie for today and you never even saw it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And you can't see the same movie twice. It won't approve it. So if you see Black Panther on Monday, you can't see it again.
I'll pass on the movie pass.
But yo, it's only $10.
I'll pass on the movie. I want free range, dog.
But yo, all right. Range. See, now you bullshit because check it out, right? How many times have you been to the movies more than once?
That's a good point. That's a good point. No, but still, like, all right, say if I had the movie pass and I wanted to see Black Panther, like, I want to see that shit twice.
But that's like one in a lifetime type movie. When's the last time you wanted to go see a movie 3 times in a movie theater?
Yeah, that's kind of pushing it.
Or twice.
Can I tell you all the movies I saw twice?
Sure.
Signs.
In the theater?
In the theater, bro. Saw the Signs twice.
All right.
I seen Inception twice.
Okay.
What else did I see twice? I seen Dark Knight twice.
Okay. That's fair. I've seen a lot of movies twice.
Okay.
Like, I can't list them all. A lot of times when I was younger, I would go on dates, but the dates would take so long. So I would see the movie and then go on date and see the movie again.
Yo, you thorough for that.
I mean, if I wanted to see that shit, I wanted to see that shit.
But why would you watch the movie that you're about to watch? Why wouldn't you go see a different movie?
Because I wanted to watch what I wanted to watch.
You funny as shit, dog. Like, you could have just went to go see a different movie. You'd be like, yo, I saw 2 movies in one day.
Nah, I mean, I wouldn't do it the same day. I would do it within like the same week, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was cool. I mean, you know, we all grew. We became better people.
Right.
So anyway, how we get so far off tangent?
No. It's all related.
It's good?
Yeah, you good.
All right. So this episode of the Mark and Dark Show. Oh, and we're going to be doing video. We did video last week, but there were some complications. We attempted to do video this week, but it was like, yo, niggas is deaf on a Monday.
Yeah.
Like, it's rough right now. We got to do those videos on like, maybe the Spoils of Mark and Dark be a video or something. I don't know, but it has to be.
We could do more videos.
It has to be on like a Saturday or something when I'm like feeling like good. Because after a work day, that shit, yo, the energy be rough. Like I'd be sliding through, but it'd be like it don't be a clean finish.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with that. Just because, like, as you can see right now, like, you saw my eyes in the video.
Yeah,
like, I was like, yo, I'm about to pass out.
Yo, you like the spaces group.
I'm out
Yo,
of
you
pocket.
be making faces, dog.
I do be making faces, dog. Yo, especially when I'm like really, really on the incense, dog. Like,
Yeah.
I really be like scrunching. Like, it'd be really tough. It'd be tough. Like, I'll be trying to like hold my eyes a certain way, and I'll be trying to just like, I feel like I'm just lifting them up, and then I don't know, dog. I'll be in a weird place, man. I'll be in a weird place.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you feel weird doing that in public though? Like, don't you feel like vulnerable?
I don't know, dog. I just be doing it, bro. And I be feeling like people be looking at me. I be like, yo, for example, I'm at work and I'm at this meeting.
Oh God.
Like, I'm not fried or nothing, but it's just like I'm looking around. I'm just like, yo, like if I was fried, like this shit would be really, really crazy. Just because like I just feel like it's all eyes on me. Just because I think I was new. Like I was one out of like two other people that were really new. Mm-hmm. So like I'm just feeling like, damn, like if I'm not paying attention, all eyes is gonna be on me. But damn, I'm bored as fuck.
Well, they ain't gonna call on you in real life.
Yeah, true.
They very rarely do that shit.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
All right, so let's get into it.
Mm-hmm.
This week we're going to be spoiling. Oh, I like that. On this episode, we're going to be spoiling. Dare I say the movie of the year?
Damn, it's so soon.
No, I'm just saying, like,
soon.
the most anticipated movie living up to the hype of the film. Do you really think Infinity Wars is really going to do it?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's going to be solid.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. All right, movie of the moment.
Black.
Blackity black. Blackity black.
And I'm black, y'all.
And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. Black, y'all. Black Panther. I think every podcast is doing Black Panther. I think we're talking about it on Lulu and Pop for a little bit. I think both sides did an episode about it. I imagine 3 Black Films will try to tackle the issue on some level. There's so much to unpack there, and that's why we're going to do the whole episode is dedicated to T'Challa, Eric Killmonger,
Aoki.
Mm-hmm. Who was it Nakia?
Mm-hmm.
Nakia, she was bad.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
I thought it was Siri.
Nah, sorry.
Sorry?
Yeah, like sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
SHURI. Sorry.
Okay. And we're talking about T'Chaka? Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, fun fact. So the dude that played T'Chaka and older T'Chaka are actually father-son.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
Unless Instagram lies.
Wait, you saw that on Instagram?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, real rap.
Send that to me, yo.
All right.
Send that to me. I want to see that. That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, well, let's dive into it. Let's dissect it. I feel like we don't need to talk about the movie as a cinematic piece. I would like to talk about it more of like how it affects the diaspora of the culture.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, can we just get it out the way and just talk about the cinema aspect of it so we can just put that to rest for people who want to know a movie review?
Okay.
Really simply, should you see this movie?
Hell yeah.
Did you like this movie?
Hell yeah.
On a scale of A, B, C, D, E, what do you give this movie?
I'll give this movie an A+.
I give this movie an A+. If you are not convinced with everything else that you've heard from everyone else, everything that you've seen, there's nothing we can say to you. We don't got to tell you this movie's good. Nigga, this movie's good.
This movie is all that. I can tell you this, though.
I do have some problems.
Randy wasn't feeling that joint. He didn't like it better than Thor Ragnarok.
I can see that. That's fine. I
Yeah. I was telling them, I was like, yo, I was like, the way I saw it and the way you saw it, it was different.
I kind of,
but then at the same time, I was like, I feel what you're saying though. And I was like, he did mention though, he was like, yo, he watched too many previews, and I told him not to watch any.
Yeah, I didn't watch no previews.
Yeah,
I watched after that second preview, I was done.
Yeah, that's
when I saw the Killmonger. I was kind of mad I saw the Killmonger suit, but I would have. It's not like it's a secret.
Yeah,
because you see him rocking the chain anyway.
Right.
So I think that they were already going to be like,
yeah.
It wasn't like you didn't know that she made two suits.
Right.
You know, I don't know why she made a Black Panther suit and then a leopard suit, but whatever. Tomatoes. His shit look gold and his shit look gold and blue to me.
Was that one of your issues that he just got that suit out of nowhere?
No. I was here for that because it was in the lab.
I know, but like, how did you get
she
into
was
it to
gone.
be a Jaguar?
She was gone, but I feel like she still had assistants and shit. She still had, because the door was like, yo, girl, you can go. We're going to stay because we're loyal to the throne. Like, we're loyal to Wakanda.
Yeah.
Like, T'Challa or nah. You know?
Right.
Also, shout out to Childish. I think that's a great ass name. Shout out to Marion with 3 black films.
To Childish.
That's one's fucking.
Yo, that's fire. That's fire.
She's creative. All right, so let's get into it. We already said the movie's good. Everyone knows that. We don't have to tell you the movie's good.
Oh yeah. Watch that shit.
Derrick, where you from?
Ghana.
Say it again.
Ghana.
All right, so you African.
I am African.
Okay. I am African-American. I'm from Camden.
Yep.
I'm from right over the bridge. I'm not even from Philly, dog. I'm from Camden. I'm like double the street rat.
Right.
We don't even got a sports team, dog. Jersey ain't got no sports team.
Yo, the last sports team. No, New Jersey Devil.
That's dog. We ain't fucking with hockey. Come on, man. What you talking about? We ain't got no football. We ain't got no basketball. We ain't got no MLB. We ain't got nothing. All we got is Newark. We got Hoboken.
Y'all got football. New York Giants play in New Jersey.
But who are they?
New York.
There you go.
Yeah, you right. No more New Jersey Nets.
Yo, when they took the Nets, I was fucking livid. I was like, fuck Jay-Z. Fuck 2020. He almost lost me for life, dog. I was so upset.
You were sick.
Oh, man. But yeah, so I would say the big theme of the message, and I think it was something that Ryan Coogler could convey, especially being from Oakland. If you know anything about Oakland, Oakland has a strong history of protests.
Yeah.
Black Panthers, NWA,
Yep.
Riots. Like, they're known to be the type of area that you can't push.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where Ryan's from. I feel like the large chunk of Black Panther is
just him.
No, is reconciling the relationship between African Americans and Africans.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I can totally agree. That's why I was like, yo, the movie is so relatable.
Yeah, because it's like, all right, so I've never been to Africa. But when you hear people speak of Africa and you hear African Americans speak about Africa, it's never normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't talk about Seattle like a place of royalty, dukes and queens and kings. Like, whenever generally people speak about Africa who have never visited Africa, they generally speak on the level of, we come from royalty. Africa is like the motherland. It's supposed to be this cradle. If we can just get back there somehow and unify and heal, we could like do this magical thing. So I feel like for a lot of African Americans who, especially those who aren't like traveled or like, you know, well read, Wakanda is what Africa looks like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Except for the people who's watching like the propaganda and they believe in that.
Yeah.
Like, we're thinking about, like, niggas think about, like, the fucking Illuminati, the Egyptian shit, like, the cradle of life.
Yep.
You know, they think about all that. And so, like, Africa's a very mystical, magical place that if you can just get back there, we would, like, unify and become strong.
Yeah. And that's why when that one scene where Michael B. Jordan had died, he's looking like, yo, man, my dad was supposed to take me here. And he's like, I thought it was fairy tales. And then no, you good. And then he saw the light and saw the land, and he was like, yo, this shit is beautiful. Dog, bro, like overall, dog, that movie touched my soul, dog.
Yo, the second time around, it definitely had me feeling like I appreciate it so much more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as you don't know, we're going to get into, I should put up a spoiler wall at some point in there. I'll probably record that later. Michael B. Jordan plays Eric Killmonger.
Yep.
Who is, so, all right, so where would you put Eric Killmonger on the side
of like all the villains?
No. Where would you put him? Would you say he's African or African-American?
He's African-American.
Really?
He is African. He is my type of African-American.
What does that mean?
He's still like he's still like a halfie though. Because his parents, both his parents is not from Wakanda. Only the dad was.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But he's still like, just because he's like straight from that blood.
Yeah.
So it's just like you better off you know your roots though. Right. But he didn't get a chance to know his roots because they killed his dad.
Right.
Yeah. Yo, that shit hurt, dog. That shit hurt, bro.
Yeah, that shit did hurt. So like, all right. I would put him as, I would say he's more American than African.
Yeah. Like, I'm more American than African.
Yeah, but you from Ghana, though.
Yeah,
like, he was born in Oakland.
Yeah, but I was born in Philly.
You was born in Philly?
Yeah, I wasn't born in Ghana.
Shit. Oh, damn.
You funny, dog. Yeah, I was born in Philly, dog. I'm from Ghana, but I was born in Philly, dog.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you was born in Ghana and came over here.
Nah, my parents are from Ghana. I was born here, bro.
Dog.
Yeah, so I'm more American. That's what I'm saying. Like, Killmonger was like...
So, like, you probably hella connected with Killmonger.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you feel like, what was that term you used earlier? You said halfy?
You said, halfy.
Is that a real term?
Nah, I just made it up.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I think it might be a term. I don't know. I was just thinking that I was like, it's just a halfy. Like,
do they have anything like that though? Like if you let's say, like when you go over there, do they be trying to like check your African card?
Nah. I mean, they do try to sell. They think I have a lot of money. Like I told you the one time, like my cousin was saying, like, when I went over there, he's like, they can tell that you're not from around there because like the color of your eyes. He's like, because if your eyes is like whiter and like some of their eyes is like creamish.
Yeah. So
it's like if your eyes is too white, then they can tell that you're not from around there. And I also was looking hella Philly, dog. I had shorts, I had long socks and Jordans, dog. They thought I had bread. I'm like, oh, no bread. Like, chill. Nah, but it was definitely a good ass experience though. That's why I'm like, yo, I really feel Killmonger though.
Right.
Like on a deeper level than,
yeah.
Like, although I didn't agree with his methods at the end, like he kind of started drawing.
Well, yeah, I think we can definitely dive into that. Like one of the main aspects is everyone was questioning their new roles in life, but Eric Killmonger. Like Eric knew exactly what he was trying to do, and you want to know who else is really wild? Like with that conversation that we had in the Spaces Slack channel, I was put onto the fact that damn, I keep forgetting her name.
Who?
Nakia. Nakia was basically trying to do the same thing Eric Killmonger was trying to do, except for she wasn't a murderer. She was like, so she was doing it the Wakandan way.
Yeah.
Like if Wakanda was to go out and try to like revolutionize people and change the world, she's doing it that way, where Eric Killmonger was doing it the American way.
Yeah.
Which is like roll up, like, yo, nigga, all this is mine.
All this is mine. Yeah. Fuck that.
Like, yo, all that over there, that's mine. That's mine. All this right here, yeah, we gonna burn all of that, like all that shit.
Yo, he said, yo, is it all that? Yeah, you could burn that. He said, yo, I gave you an order and I mean that shit. I'm like, what?
Yo, the fact that he was just scarring himself up is wild to me.
Yeah, I thought that was tribal, but dog, he did that himself. That shit great.
Like, do you think, are those brands, you think?
Dog, that's how many kills, that's how many bodies he got.
And what about the ones across the chest? Like, he had big marks going across the chest. Do you think those were just like hard kills?
Hard kills.
Like, he was like, oh, like Lieutenant. fucking mob boss, and then he was like, I fucking killed a dictator. He fucking killed Bin Laden and shit.
That was crazy because I definitely didn't think about it that way, like at all. That he was definitely so Americanized that he wanted to colonize himself.
Well, think about the birth of America. Like, this land existed way before we called it America. It was not called America.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck they called it. They were just like, we're here. This shit is popping. There's fucking buffaloes and horses, and we smashing. Look at my son. That nigga gonna grow up to smash too. Like, life was good. And then like the dudes came over, the Pell dudes, and then they were like, yo, all this shit is ours now. We're calling it America.
America.
Yeah, we're going to invite you over for Thanksgiving, and then we're going to give you blankets with measles.
Man, and then they was moving all of them, the Tears of Trail of Tears. Yeah.
Dog, reservations. Dog, reservations be desolate.
Yeah.
Them shits be fucked up. With all those casinos there, yo, reservations is wild.
You have you been up there since you was in Seattle? Like, did you see one? Like, live?
Yeah, but yes and no.
Okay.
Like, I've been on one, but it wasn't like I was going to the casino.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't like that shit looked nice. But like I've known, and I've like had friends, like Native American friends in like the military. Because I was like, yo, why doesn't anyone open up any dishes of like Native American cuisine? Like, I can find Indian, I can get African food anywhere, I can get Thai, I can get Chinese. Why can't I get like a Native American dish? And he's like, because it's all kind of gross. He was like, a lot of it involves corn. Like, it's not really like gourmet-ish. And I don't know if he was just like a dense kid or something, but the way he said it, I believed him. I was just like, I guess that shit is trash.
He said, he said, that shit is gross.
Yeah. But getting back to the overall theme of Black Panther, so what did the movie like make you feel? Like, what did you see was the symbolism? I saw that it was kind of like the African Americans being like, dog, y'all sold us for slaves. It's kind of fucked up. We want to get back to the Magic Land. Yeah. And the Magic Land was like, nah.
I mean, I saw the same thing. Like, it was African American versus Africans, yo. Like,
in a weird way.
Yeah, and it's crazy because that's how some of them feel. They just be like, yo, like, he's ghetto. He doesn't do this right.
Yeah.
Oh, why are you not with one of ours? Why are you with her? You know, it's just, it's always just been like that. It's just
Is there really like a one of ours conversation? Yeah. Oh. What is that? Why?
Just a little.
But why though? Do you know where that comes from?
It's just, it makes sense. It just makes sense.
But why?
I know, dog. Talk to my mom, yo.
I feel you. Like, yeah, it's crazy to me because it's like, I used to like, there was an African dude in my in my squad, and I would always fuck with him, and I would always say that his people sold us out for some Dapper Dan and rifles. His name was Oni.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a cool dude. His full name was crazy long.
He was probably Nigerian.
It was like Oni Ike. Oni Ike, I think it was.
Ex Chima is probably Nigerian.
Oh yeah. He might have been. He was tall, thin. He was a really smart and driven dude though, and like he was just hella happy to be there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like every time there was bad stuff, he would kind of just be like, yo, stop bitching. This shit's popping. Like whenever we would have bad food, my dude would just be like,
just sitting there, just
like he would just eat cereal and be like, Rice Krispies is fucking amazing.
Yo, different mindset, dog.
And then he would always hang out. He would hang out real tough with his other African homeboy, and they would like speak their dialect.
Yep.
And I used to be like, man. I always wanted to know the dialect, dog.
Popping, dog.
I always wanted to know my own. Like, I think that like for African American, that's what does it the most for me. Like, Ancestry.com, that shit don't be real.
Yo, it don't.
Like,
I'm hearing more and more about that, and that's really crazy.
Like, not everyone can do like Alex Haley did with the Roots and really trace it back.
Yeah.
You know, like, yo, the great was Kunta.
Right.
Like, dog, I'll probably never know what part of that continent I'm from.
I mean, you can always look, yo, dog.
You know what I mean?
You can, dog.
Could you imagine not ever knowing, though?
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Because then you will be like, I couldn't even learn my native tongue if I wanted to. Mm-hmm. Like, I be getting heated when I know Spanish dudes that don't speak Spanish. It drives me fucking nuts.
That is kind of crazy.
I be like, why? You have a gift.
Right.
I love to hear bilingual people. I always ask them the same question. Hey, man, when you think, what language do you think in?
Man, I don't be, like, I understand it and I can speak it a little bit, but, you know, it ain't nothing.
You like very Americanized, though.
Yeah.
But just imagine, like, yo, if that was your first language, let's say you got up and moved right now to like Mexico.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, Derrick got lay low. Mm-hmm. You in fucking Mexico learning Spanish.
Ooh.
When you do math, you're gonna be counting in English.
Yeah.
Because that's your shit. Mm-hmm. And then you'll speak in Spanish to whoever. So just think like the other way around. Like when you see these English people, like you see you might see like a super Mexican dude who's bilingual, right?
Yeah.
When he's speaking English, he's probably calculating in Spanish,
right?
Because that's what his like native shit is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to represent Africa in this review, already, and I'll represent America.
Okay.
From the African culture, what is the reviews? How are people feeling about the film?
They love it, dog. It's like, it was so colorful, the scenery, just like a perfect representation of what Africa is and then what Africa could have been in the future. Like everything was just futuristic. Like the people was out there just being nice. Mm-hmm. It just
also
felt
very African.
Yeah.
Like when they were dancing or when they do like the shoulder shrug dance. Yeah. That shit looks so serious, but yet it looks so tight. And like, Michael B. Jordan's character, when they were doing it, he was just looking around like, yo. Like, he read up, but he didn't read up on that part.
Yeah.
And I think it was kind of wild for him to see, but like, I felt like that was very African.
Yup.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I felt like the dancing and the singing was like, because Americans wouldn't roll up that way.
Right.
We would roll up with like a concert. We roll up with like, yo, fucking French Montana was like doing a song or some shit, and we're riding on boats.
Yeah, and
then maybe the Beagles is on another boat. Like that's the most ignorant shit we would do. And then it'd be like niggas drinking and dancing on each other. Like that's some American shit.
Yeah,
that's how we would hella celebrate that shit.
Michael B. Jordan was so good in that joint. Yo, remember the part when he came in the joint? He said he told him who he was. He was like, "Hi, auntie."
Yeah, because she was talking all that shit.
She was talking heavy shit.
She was talking cash shit. Mm-hmm. All right, so would you say Africans are more T'Challa side or Killmonger side?
Africans?
Yeah,
it depends. I think it's half and half with that.
Really?
Yeah. It's not OD bad.
Right.
Like I would say it's really 50-50 on that. Mm-hmm. It's like some people would just like they would be welcoming, like, yo, like it's cool to like know your culture and shit like that too.
Yeah.
But 50 of them be like they don't really know the culture and they're kind of ignorant to it. So let's not
fuck with them. Really.
Yeah, like we'll work with you and shit like that, but we not going to really be
like within their culture. Would they be like elitist in a way, or would they be chill?
I think it would be more chill.
Because you know how like what I would call like an American elitist is like a redneck.
Yeah,
I love America. Fuck you.
Yeah,
it's
nothing like that. Nothing like that. Yeah, and it's not too crazy.
I would say for Americans, I would feel like majority of the Americans side with Killmonger up until the point where he started offing people.
Yeah,
like I think a lot of times you will hear like Killmonger was right, but yo, his actions was grotesque.
Yeah,
because he was a true colonizer.
Also, another point, Randy was talking about man, I wanted to see him be king more. I wanted to see him like distribute the vibranium and everything. And I was telling him, I was like, nah, that would be too big of a movie because then the Avengers are going to come out.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, like you had to keep it that length. Like you had to keep it within Wakanda.
Yeah. No,
like,
dog, he can't.
Yeah, I was telling you about that.
Nah, man. Because that would be a real ass war. Like those spears, he said could stop a tank.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Shit. God damn.
Just imagine if everybody got it. A gangster got it. Yo, this is my hood. This is my hood, nigga.
Niggas just spearing each other. Ping. Yo, did you feel any type of way about like people were kind of salty that like they had spears? I wasn't salty, but I was just like, I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
I was down for everything. Except for one thing that really fucked with me.
What was that?
All right, man. I'm not like a vain person or nothing.
Mm-hmm. But
T'Challa's papa's eye was drooping so bad. Nigga, that shit was so melty, nigga. That nigga like the Toxic Avenger, dog. I was like, can't y'all take his eye and just drifted back?
Like Clayface? Like Clayface?
He looked like Clayface who was trying to be somebody, and then he started falling apart.
Hey yo,
I'm not trying to talk cash shit about my dude, but they would have these tight ass close ups, like it was just nothing but neck and face in a big ass theater, and the background is like nebula purple.
Yeah,
like
you can see that eye right here. I on his cheek.
And then he would shake his head and shit because he had emphasis, and the shit would just wiggle, and I was just like, "Oh man, this is so bad. I can't look away from this man's eye. Can you just grab his eye and just lift it up?"
I just want to know how y'all gonna fix Forrest Whitaker eye, but then not fix my man eye.
Yo, shout out to them finding an actor who had the Forrest Whitaker eye.
Yeah, yo, I know that young boy too. He was in a couple movies, and I can't think of what he was in.
Yo, he always looked like he did in that movie, though.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on, digesting this down some more. A lot of people, we were talking about this early on the Slack channel as well. A lot of people was talking about that Marvel missed opportunity to touch on the LGBTQ, representation in the film with the door. First of all, how much do you know about the door?
I don't know a lot about him.
Oh, do you want some information?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Some knowledge.
So the door Milaje? The door Milaje?
I think you had it right the first time.
The door Major?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. The door Major was created by Christopher Priest in the, I want to say, late 90s, early 2000 runs of Black Panther.
Okay.
Originally, they were really young.
Mm-hmm.
Like 15,
okay.
16, 17. And they were eventually going to grow up to become the wives of T'Challa.
Okay. Oh, wow. Oh.
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah.
So they changed it. They made it better.
He's gonna be the wives of T'Challa.
because in the comics, like they're kind of like they look like grown women.
Okay.
And you don't know that they're 16 or 17 until a dude's doing a voiceover and he's like, she's only 16. You're like, why does she got double D's though? That's weird.
Yeah.
Like I know it exists, but it just seems like why would you make that artistic choice? It seems like you're trying to inflict some weirdness in people. And you shouldn't.
A little weird.
A little weird. So, yeah. So there's that. Oh, and two of them are a couple. So Ao, which is the black chick from Civil War.
Yeah, that was going. I wanted to see
like
her get
move
her
or
in.
be moved.
Yep.
Yes,
I love
girl. Yes. She was in a relationship with another one of the girls.
Was it the one that got her neck sliced?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, they killed her.
I was assuming that like she played an importance because she was sitting there like Wakanda forever, and they like gave a close up to her. So I was like, she's important, but I didn't know why she was important.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, one of them is about to die, so they want to fight harder.
Well, in the comics, those two actually become the Midnight Angels, and they get like these exoskeletons. It's kind of like Iron Man with wings, and they start doing a revolution against T'Challa.
Oh,
in a way, but they're like a straight women's movement. Like their whole squad is women, and they like so now they're working with T'Challa to help him do stuff. But at the end of the day, they're like T'Challa has abandoned Wakanda.
Okay.
So, so with that being said, there was even like I think there was like a flirtiness between Ayo and what's homegirl's name? The lead one?
Aoki.
And I'm like, all right, that's cool. I mean, Marvel wants to make money at the end of the day.
Yeah. That's why I didn't want to touch upon it. They was just like, let's just keep it.
Yeah.
Let's keep it like,
because they was like, at the end of the day, they're making money by selling toys.
Yeah. I also, like, when I was watching the movie, I didn't peep either, but I do know that history. But it wouldn't surprise me because Marvel deleted that scene with the woman inside of Valkyrie's bed. Okay.
So I don't think Disney's really into that at the moment. Mm-hmm. They're like,
That's why I was kind of upset that they bought Deadpool.
Why?
Because I don't think they're going to let them get free range.
Huh. I think Deadpool might usher in a whole slew of R-rated Marvel films. Like Marvel Knights. Like, what if we got like a Daredevil movie? Could be pretty cool.
It would be pretty cool.
Netflix, could be pretty cool.
Show? Nah, it would have to be
like a whole new like Daredevil movie with like a $50 million budget.
With the same actors? Oh, you want to recast them?
Yeah.
Why would you recast them?
Cause them niggas is TV, dog. We got fucking movie money.
Yeah,
we out here.
Get him. He could do a movie.
Nah. Get out of here, Charlie Cox. You out of here, dog. Sit your ass down, dog. You TV, dog. You TV. You TV, dog. When they shot the Flash movie, they wasn't trying to get Grant Gustin. It's like, nah, dog. You fucking CW money, dog. Sit down.
And that's pretty bad because Grant Gustin is a way better Barry Allen, dog.
Hey, man, that other kid was in that other movie, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. And that dude got art cred. Other dude just a fucking Glee. Glee, my nigga.
I heard he was an asshole in Glee.
I don't know. I don't remember. I know he's an asshole in this season. This season's trash a little bit. Mm-hmm. All right, so back onto the Black Panther.
Yep.
What'd you think of Ulysses Claw?
Yo, I actually like this villain. I like him being villainous like that.
Yeah.
I like this character.
I was shocked that he didn't have more to do. And I also didn't love his hand.
Yeah, I wanted to see the little claw. Like he had an arm cannon and shit like that.
It was claw-esque. It did make a 3-finger throwing, but he wouldn't move it. It just looked weird.
Yeah.
It was very strange looking.
Why didn't you just have a regular claw and just
I mean, I don't know. I think you have a flair for like the retro. You be liking like the older aesthetic.
I do. I really, really do. I just really want them to keep it like chill. Like, why do you always want to just switch shit up? Just keep it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. Like, I just don't get it, dog. Just like you know, like how you say, like how you tell the Rock, yo, chill out, dog. Just chill out.
Rock can't chill. That nigga's gonna be one leg dude jumping off of skyscrapers on the other skyscrapers. That shit is crazy. What is he doing? Why won't he just relax?
That was the movie I was like, all right, he got to chill out. He has to chill. I was like, yo, right, he got to chill.
Did you see the trailer for Rampage 2? The second trailer?
I ain't see that.
The wolf can fly.
Oh, yeah, I saw that joint.
The fucking wolf can fly.
I think it's going to be popping. I think Rampage is going to be hot.
And he's fighting side by side with the gorilla. Mm-hmm. That makes no fucking sense. Whatever. I don't know. All right. Fine. All right. Cool. Moving on. So, let's talk about representation in Black Panther because, there's a lot of the Black Panther movie that happens without Black Panther.
Yeah.
I would say like maybe 40%.
I would say probably like a good, not even 30 minutes for real. It was a good chunk, but it wasn't that long.
A large chunk of the third act, T'Challa is not around.
Because he takes over.
Yeah, when he throws him in that water, T'Challa is not around till like the fourth act.
Yeah. I mean,
that's a whole quarter. That's like 25 minutes alone.
That is like 20. Yeah, that felt like that. Like 20.
And then we're not even talking about the scenes where just T'Challa's not there. There's not that many of them, but there's enough of them where I would say like I feel like there's more this is probably the first Marvel film where there's less of the hero than everyone else. Mm-hmm. Because think about Thor movies. Yeah. Thor is in almost every goddamn scene.
Yeah.
Like every scene, either Thor is about to get introduced, Thor was introduced, or Thor is just in this scene.
Yep.
Every once in a while, there'll be a villain talking to progress, like to further push the plot. But for the most part, you see Thor. You didn't see that with Black Panther, and they focused a lot on the extra characters.
Yep.
And some of the a large chunk of the extra characters were women.
Yep. Which I loved.
It was nice, right?
Yep. It was definitely nice. A nice touch.
It didn't feel forced. It didn't feel nothing in the movie felt like acting. It felt like a family making a movie. It felt as believable as my mind could make it believe.
Yeah.
Like I felt like T'Challa and Shuri were sisters and brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they had like that vibe. Like, you got a sister. Was you like that?
Nah. I mean, because you have to understand, all my sisters were older than me.
Oh, then nah, it's not cool.
Yeah, it's not. It's not the same.
You probably was annoying the hell out of them.
All of them. All of them.
Yeah. But so it's like, you know, it wasn't like daunting though to see that. Like it fit. I feel like it fit well with like the aesthetic. Like I also felt like as an overall film, I didn't worry about how blackness was going to be portrayed on screen. Like I walked in feeling real confident.
Yep.
That we was going to look good. It wasn't like when I walk into, if I go see that Shaft movie, I'm going to be like, oh God, are they going to do some weird shit that I got to explain to people later? You know what I mean? Like when I explain shit from Black Panther, I'm like educating. It's just like a lecture.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, my G, you need to sit down and grab a pencil and paper because I got some math for you.
Yo, I think it's a really, really like a phenomenon. I feel like this is the exact movie we needed, dog. We needed this joint bad.
Yeah.
We needed this joint. And yo, it pulled through heavy, dog.
It did. It pulled through, what, 250? 256?
Over the weekend.
Over the 4-day weekend. 256, I think it was. Million, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
All right, so let's wrap this up. Let's take the last 2 minutes to talk about things we didn't like about the film.
Okay. Oh, wait. Before we do that.
Yes.
I want to say my favorite scene was the casino scene.
Casino scene was hot.
Yo, when he shot him, he was like, I'm making it rain. That shit, it was hilarious. Yo, that's the car chase scene was crazy too. That joint was popping like
Fire.
shit. It was popping.
Yes.
And the last scene when they was all fighting and the rhinos came out.
You fuck with the rhinos?
I fuck with the rhinos, dog. Yo, dog, if I had a power dog, I'm calling out the cavalry, dog. What? Like, I'm getting my ass whipped.
Yo, he was like, nah, nigga, you fucked up, dog. You threw me into the rock. Nah, nigga, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Yo, he was so butthurt. He jumped top of that rock and nigga was like, nah, man, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck this.
Yo, which tribe do you think you would be a part of?
Man Apes tribe.
I know, right? I'm a big nigga, dog. I'm a beard. I'm a big nigga with beard, dog. Like I can't go nowhere.
Yo, shout out to Mambaku.
All right, yeah, that would be the last thing I would shout out is he redeemed Man-Ape. I didn't think you could do it.
I was like, yo, Man-Ape is gonna be popping, dog.
I think you was just fucking with me.
I was fucking with you. I didn't. It was like, I didn't care if Man-Ape was.
You
just
got lucky as a motherfucker that Man-Ape was popping, dog.
Yo, they don't even call him Man-Ape in the movie. They had to call him M'Baku because they said Man-Ape is racially insensitive, so they couldn't call him Man-Ape.
He was funny.
Yeah,
he was fucking hilarious. Yo, when they were barking when a white dude was trying to talk, shit was hilarious. It's like, nah, nigga, you can't come in here.
Good morning, colonizer.
Oh, don't scare me like that, colonizer.
Yo, sorry is my favorite. Yo.
She's in Africa. She was in Oakland, like, ugh. I thought you were just gonna take me to like Cali. You gonna take me to like Coachella.
Yeah, right.
Man, so what didn't you like about the film?
Some of the fight scenes, I didn't think it was enough.
enough action. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear that complaint.
Yeah, I feel like that was like, it wasn't enough action. I didn't like that Michael B. Jordan's motive did change, like, drastically, dog.
What do you mean?
Like, he wanted to, like, you know, like take power, but at the same time, like, at the end of it, like, dog, he turned out to be a terrorist, bro.
He was always a terrorist.
Nah, man.
His whole goal was, he did his goal.
But I'm saying, like, I wanted, like, him to follow in his pop's footsteps, and I was kind of like, yeah, just say that.
You know, when you see it the second time around, you can tell his pops is like, oh shit.
All right, I'm gonna watch it again on Saturday.
Because the second time around, when he's having that conversation with his pops, and Eric B. Jordan says, well, what if they're the ones that's lost? Like, his dad, like, went from smiling to just like a serious face. Like, he was like, oh no. like don't blow up Wakanda, son. And Michael B. Jordan was like, nah, I'm blowing that shit up. Burn all that shit. All that shit's burnt up. He did a lot of damage.
Oh yeah.
He fucked up Wakanda properly. Like, they can probably repair some shit, but he fucked that shit up real good. I didn't like the CGI.
Okay.
The CGI, all the organic CGI looked atrocious.
What you mean organic CGI?
So, like, bodies. So, like, there's a scene in the forest in the beginning where Black Panther jumps off of that Jeep.
Yeah.
That shit looked like a goddamn PlayStation cutscene. The whole fight with T'Challa and Killmonger, CGI fight scene for the most part. Like, it just looked made up. You know what I mean? Like, and I was just thinking back to, like, after you do Doctor Strange, you can't come at me with them graphics.
Yeah.
But Doctor Strange wasn't organic.
And that's why
his was kind of floaty a little bit.
And that's why that one question when I asked you before, I was like, would you think Ava DuVernay would have gave you better CGI?
I don't know. I haven't seen her film.
Okay.
But I feel like that was Ryan's only weakness.
Okay.
And it was like a very tiny weakness because the city looked great. Things looked great. Like, the rhinos looked great, except for when he was riding on a rhino through people. That didn't look too great. But there was like, but I can just tell that, like, Ryan doesn't know how to shoot. And I say Ryan like I know him. Yeah. Mr. Coogler. Let me put some respect on his name.
Ryan. You call him Ryan.
Dog. My nigga just broke a record and he's like 30. He's like 31.
Yeah.
Off the hills of Creed. Off the hills of Fruitville Station. Mr. Krugler. I mean, if you heard that interview, I literally could probably just call him Rye. He'll be like, "What's up?
What's up, Rye?
What's up, Rye?" He'll be like, "What's up?" Like, he just kind of like talks kind of funny. I don't know. You should watch a Ryan Coogler interview. It's very interesting
because he just seems like an everyday man, just be chilling.
He has a lot of, I would like to say, like, very like niggerish tendencies in his speech patterns. And he talks like I know where he's from. Like, I don't have to worry. I don't have to, like, I'm like, oh, you're from like, I would imagine Inglewood, but close enough, I guess. I don't know. I don't know shit about Cali like that. But you know what I mean? Like, you ever hear like a prime example. You ever hear Cardi B talk? Yeah. Like, you know where Cardi B is from. Like, Cardi B can never change that. I feel like Ryan Coogler walked into a room full of old white Disney money. And all those old white Disney dudes was looking him in the face as he talks, the way he talks, and delivered his pitch for Black Panther is mind blowing to me.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm about to see how he sound.
Turn it up.
Look at G-Bro in the morning, the beautiful Lord Styles, Rosenberg, and listen, the man of
Let's fast forward some.
Well, I think we can start with man of the hour for sure.
Fast forward a little bit.
Here we go.
Yeah, exactly. So we would do security, and I remember one of my homies left the shift early, and he called Bart home. You know what I'm saying? Because we live in the East Bay, so like you can. It's like going from Manhattan to Brooklyn on the train.
Yeah. And the border
That's
is
the
a
best way to
train.
explain it better. Somebody who knows New York.
Yep.
Is Manhattan would be Frisco, and then the East Bay would be like Oakland would be like a Brooklyn, Richmond would be like a Queens, I guess. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
Richmond's more like a Newark.
is that
Queens is more like Berkeley.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Queens is suburbs a little bit.
That's enough. But you understand what I'm saying? Like his speech patterns and the way he delivers words and his accent. I'm like, how did he get 200 million of old white money?
I want to shake his hand, man.
I do too.
I want to shake his hand.
Dog, not only do I want to shake his hand, I just want to follow behind him and just be part of his congregation for 12 months.
Be part of his congregation.
That's all I want to do. I just want to be one of his disciples. Because, dog, you heard that interview right there.
Yeah, he definitely sound like he's from Oakland. Like he
sound like us. He sound like. It sounds like a skit almost, like an SNL skit, where it's like all these super uptight, stuffy, like court, like I don't know if you've been in meetings with like high up people, but it's like a vibe in a room that's just kind of draining. You know what I mean? And then he rolls in like Snoop and being like, "Hey, cuz all I want to do is, you know what I mean, just like get the Black Panther thing," and you know what I'm saying, and it's just like, wow, and they were like, give this man $200 million.
Yo, because his work though, his work.
I know, but it's just it's so beautiful to me.
I think his work ethic speaks for itself, so that's why he can just be like, you know what, I can talk any way I want.
I mean,
like,
I don't even think he got paid like that for Black Panther. He'll probably get paid for Black Panther too, a lot.
Yeah,
I think this is definitely, if he was a budding star, he is now a big name director. I feel like. I feel like, dare I say, he's catapulted up there with the likes of Christopher Nolan.
I was going to say F. Gary Gray.
F. Gary Gray.
I was going to compare him to black directors.
I didn't want to point him to black directors. I want to point him toward, like, I feel like, because F. Gary Gray ain't ever get nobody. Well, he did get nominated for an Oscar. He did Straight Outta Compton, right? Yeah. So, all right, that's fine. That's cool. I'm comparing him to Christopher Nolan.
Okay.
F. Gary, though, did get that super high budget. He did have the highest budgeted film by African-American until Ryan Coogler. With Fast 8?
Fast 8.
Yeah.
Fate 8.
The Fate of the Furious? Yeah. Piece of shit.
I just didn't care.
Garbage-ass movie.
I'm waiting for the Hobbs in the Hobbs movie.
I'm not.
Why? You said you like him and Jason Statham together.
I do. Just Rock, sit the fuck down somewhere, man. That's all I want you to do is just take a knee. Just take a knee this quarter. Just take a knee. Let the people miss you just a little bit. Go to WWE. Do something else. Just chill out.
He don't want to chill.
Chill out, man. Just make a kid's cartoon or something. I don't know. Write a book about fucking muscle man yoga. Just chill the fuck out and then come back to me. Give me like a year. That's all. Just 1 year.
Every year, dog.
Nah, every year he got like 2 to 3.
Dog, he really got a lot of movies.
It's exhausting.
Dog. Really,
every 6 months I see this nigga.
He really got a lot of movies.
I can't wait for him to go from. I'm not praying for his downfall. I just like want to see the second stage of his career, where he's not the leading man, like Michael Keaton. You know, like Michael Keaton was the leading man.
Yeah,
Batman, Multiplicity, Snowdad.
Yeah, but I'm about to say still is the leading man a little bit. The Founder, Birdman.
Yeah, but he's also in like the crest where he's like not the leading man. He's more of like the Vulture.
He's pretty much seasoned. He's a seasoned actor. You don't need him to get the lead.
Right. Yeah, he can still carry a leading role, but he's not really here for that like that.
Man, The Rock gonna be here for a minute.
Waiting for the same thing from Will Smith. I feel like Will Smith is creeping into it.
He is, because his
vlog and his Instagram, I think, is giving him life. I think it's giving him some much needed creative
juice.
And
like,
connection.
yo, can we make this movie? Like,
I think he just got detached. I think he just had too much money.
So he was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just feel myself just doing everything.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do that.
I do want to do that shit too. He was like, yo, I'm trying to work as less as possible so I can enjoy life.
Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, that's one of the things I really didn't like about Black Panther was the CGI.
Okay.
At first, I thought there was plot holes, but when I watched it again on the second viewing, there isn't any. He knew where that shit was.
I gotta watch it a second time. I think the second time gives you a different perspective.
It does, because I was like, how did Killmonger know where Wakanda was? He always knew where it was. He was always going to serve Claw up. Like, that was his plan from jump. He was always going to serve Claw up. He knew that they would come for Claw, and then he would come for them. That was his plan from day one. And the minute T'Chaka died, he went into action. Because they always attack when there's a changeover in power.
Yeah.
That's how they overthrow governments.
Oh, shit.
And then when they get inside the government, they destroy all the resources.
That little...
They burnt up all so there'll be no more kings. He will be the last king of Wakanda.
Damn. So what they gonna do if he dies?
I don't give a fuck.
What you mean?
Yo, he don't give a fuck. Like, he was really taking that shit. He was not expecting to live long. My man, if he made it to like 50, he was like, I did it. This is a life well lived. You saw he pooped out in the 30s.
Yeah.
He ain't make it. He's like, man, that was a hell of a move, bro.
Right. That was a hell of a move.
All right, before we go, because we're hitting up into that hour territory, we got to talk about, I felt like the phrase that everyone was really fucking with, which was Michael B. Jordan's death speech.
Yep.
What'd you think of it, man? You thought it was light?
I mean, I get what you were saying, but yeah, some of your ancestors wasn't jumping off the boat. Not all of them.
A lot of them did.
A lot, but not all of them.
A lot of them was pushed off that boat, too.
Yeah. I mean, rebellion and everything.
Yeah.
But they wasn't trying to jump off the boat. They were trying to turn the boat back around.
Nah, a lot of them did jump. Some of them did jump. Some of them were pushed.
Yeah.
I would say there's a larger majority of people that was pushed off
Yeah.
than people that actually jumped off.
Okay.
Yeah, but there are some that jumped. Because they were like, I feel like the ones who jumped might have been warriors or older warriors.
Yeah.
And they know what's about to happen. Because I think if you was to play it back and people on the boats knew what was about to go down, I would push my woman off.
Oh, shit.
I would push all the women off because they had a bad run.
Yeah.
Shit wasn't good for them on no fronts. I don't know if I'd rock out on that boat. I'd probably die trying to fight them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think drowning is going to be my avenue. Maybe I just get shanked up or something.
Like, try to be like Amistad and like rebel and try to.
I would probably like, in my mind, I would probably reserve it to I'm about to die in this rebellion or I'm about to be free. One of the others happening. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know if I would have jumped. But I think the sentiment of it is like, within America, there's a large chunk of African Americans who, when they think back, they have that sentiment where it's just like, I ain't about to be nobody's slave. I would have jumped. Right. You know what I mean? And I think that touched a lot of them on some shit that's going to be like I'm pretty sure Eric Killmonger is going to become the face of like young hoteps everywhere. Young radical hoteps in training. Yeah. Real rad, dog. Yo, what if at the end of this shit is like sparks up like a weird resurgence? Oh shit! In like the Black Rights Movement, a real aggressive like alt black movement or some shit. It'd be so wild, man. And then it'd be like in the history books, they'd be like going back to the time that director Ryan Coogler, and at the time, you know, champion of all media, Disney produced the Black Panther. Who knew that it would make Civil War 2 the real war? All right. Well,
yo, quick question before we wrap it up.
What's up?
Do you think Black Panther is the new Iron Man to lead the next set of phases for Marvel?
No.
Why do you think that?
Cat Marvel.
I thought she was going to be Captain America.
Oh.
And then T'Challa can be Iron Man. He has a suit, and he just announced to the world, yo, Wakanda exists. That is the new phase, dog. It's going to be Black Panther and what's her face? And Captain Marvel. Blah, blah, blah. The next set of phases, Civil War 2.
Yeah.
It makes sense, dog.
Can I just say this right quick, and then we go ahead and end it?
Mm-hmm.
Tony Stark is going to die in Infinity War.
I think all of them are going to die.
No, I think he's going to die.
Oh.
Like, I don't think he's going to come back. I think Tony Stark is going to die.
Yeah, but they showed him in time in Phase 4.
I think he's going to die.
You got to send me the link.
There's no link. This is my own theory, my own conspiracy.
We'll talk off air.
Yeah, I think he's going to die. All right, with that being said, we out.
All right, peace out. Wait, so why you think he's going to die?